Hello guys! Hola! Welcome back to our YouTube channel guys. How are you? Happy New Year! Happy New Year again! Hey man, I'm so excited for this year. How about you guys? Yeah, I feel it's going to be a good year, yeah? Yes, so guys, today I'm about to welcome you to the plantain field. Hey, someone told me it's not an orchard, it's a plantain field. So that's interesting. So to the plantain field, honestly, it's been, let's say, the plantains are now 2 months. Yes, they are 2 months. They should be turning 3 months somewhere along the way. But right now we are at 2 months. And honestly, guys, it's been quite a venture. It's interesting. Obviously, we are seeing some of the challenges, but you know, everything you learn on the job. This is not something I tell you this and this. It's something you experience firsthand when you come to the farm. So today, maybe we can go through the 2-year process. Honestly, guys, I think even some of you will wonder, 2 months? It's 2 years. I know some of you will be like, 2 months? It's such a short time. These things are growing pretty fast. Obviously, I think the heat has something to do with it. So obviously, with that in mind, I actually feel like I'm facing different problems than the people that I've watched on YouTube, the plantain content. So it's actually quite interesting. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Yes, so welcome to block A. Today we'll be showcasing block A of the farm. We won't have to go through block B, guys. We saw it's quite a journey, but so maybe we can do block B next time, yeah. So without further ado, welcome to block A. Hey, you guys, you see that I have a sexy gate, handmade. Karibu sana. Kai, don't mind of course we'll be under construction for the longest time. Maybe the whole of this 2025 we are gonna be under construction and whatnot, so bear with us. Yes, come along. So far what's new is, guys, we made our own command hole. This is man kwani hizo zingine si man made. This is like made of these hands, these ones. So it's quite an interesting journey. So, but there is a story, and I think maybe I can give you kidogo the story that went on there. So what happened, guys? We were doing our research on the Ventura process. Okay, someone is distracting. Venturi system, someone is distracting me. And so after watching the Venturi system and watching, we were trying to, because it was such an intriguing thing that we came along. And you guys, kwani amnichanuangi hizi mambo kwa comments? You don't want us to grow together. So we came along the Venturi system, and then we were trying to see how to install it and whatnot. And we saw it's pricey kidogo, not so much pricey, but we decided to make our own invention. So that's how we came to make this manhole, because we started our own sanctioned process of using to fertilize the farm. We found a way of injecting the fertilizer in the water system, which is quite interesting, and it has eased a lot of our work, because feeding all these plantains, it was quite a hassle, but right now it's so easy. We didn't manage to take a video, but I promise you guys, next time we are fertilizing the farm, I should be showing you the whole process. You'll come along, so stick around for that. Maybe I won't promise you the next video, but anyway, the next time we inject any fertilizer in these plantains, I'll be showing you, so worry not. Then maybe you if, when you decide to venture into nini, ama if you have a farm, maybe you can opt for this, or you can even try the Venturi. You can do your research now on the Venturi system, because you know now nimekuchanua, hautateseka venye nimekuwa nikiteseka miaka mingi. Yeah, okay, you won't have to suffer the way I have suffered for many years. Yeah, so come along for other stuff. So guys, these are the plantains. They look so amazing. Amazing. Woo! Maybe we get even to this one before we continue. Wow. I actually even think you can see from the some of the water that had poured here that it was fed fertilizer. So guys, the one thing we have, kaya tu inakaa vizuri. Listen. Guys, can you believe it's been just 2 months? No, let me show you the intensity of this thing, bwana. Guys, look. Can you imagine in the next, like, let's say when the plantains will be 6 months, I'll be getting lost in this field, yeah? Yeah, so that's quite a thing. So guys, one thing, let me speak on that while we are here, because now we are here. And as you can see, we have the birds poking the plantains leaves. Yes, can you see the birds part? The way the birds have been poking. I think that's a normal thing. I don't know why they are tonging the leaves. No explanation for that. So guys, okay, since we are here, maybe I can show you one of the challenge we have been experiencing. This is it. This, the failure of the leaf to fully unfold. You know guys, when you start farming something, or when you start doing a certain venture, make sure you are doing your research. Make sure you are following closely to the people who are farming, so that you can learn more about your stuff. So when we are doing the plantain research, we thought that these things will be feeding like every once in a 3 months or so. But one thing that we have noted very quickly, because this place, it's hot, they are getting to the level of feeding very fast as compared to the people whom we have been watching. So what happens, like now we were expecting to feed the fertilizer when they were 3 months old and whatnot, but we came to realize this is a sign of nitrogen deficiency. Is it nitrogen or calcium? Nitrogen. I actually think it's nitrogen deficiency. I don't know why I'm confusing nini. So that is what is caused here. So one thing we have realized is plantains are very heavy feeders of nitrogen and potassium. So make sure if you plant plantains, make sure you guys are feeding your fertilizer, are feeding fertilizers which have those components, nitrogen and potassium, because they really love that and they are high feeders of that. So make sure if you see when you plant and you start seeing such a thing, you know what to do. Fertilizer which has high components in nitrogen and phosphorus. Yes, make sure you do that. Tuendelee na hii kazi. We're going this way. Have you seen this way, the way they look pretty? Hey, y'all. Come Come. Hey, this one, it's big. Guy. Wait. Let me stand here. You see? Look. Maybe next month they'll be taller than me. Yeah? So, guys, come. Let's go. You can see. And of course, guys, we spoke about the way when you start an orchard, it's normal for some of the plants to go slowly, because you can see, if you stand here, you can see how this line, they have decided all of them to grow very fast. And then we have like these ones, there's a delay kidogo. It's a normal thing. So if this happens to your farm, don't be worried. Don't worry. These things do happen. And guys, you can see I have already started getting suckers, man. Look at this. So guys, no, this is not the only sucker, so that you fear placing an order, y'all. So guys, make sure you place your order as early as possible. I have some orders coming through. Oh, thank you so much for that, guys. Really appreciate those guys who promote us. Thank you. And for those who have not started the venture, don't worry. We understand. But once you start, we got you. And that's not the biggest sucker we have. We have other suckers. Maybe we'll see some along the way. I just thought it's a good thing that I show you the ones that we have as we move along. Let's go. Will we ever get to the end of the field? Hey, look. Guys, honestly, I'm just in such a good mood. I'm just a happy soul. I'm just loving it's always a good time when I come to see this field. And then you can see we decided to plant 1 to 3 maize for munching. For personal, just a few of them. They are not that many, honestly, guys. So yes, is that one. Kai kunakaa vizuri. And guys, since we are here, let me show you another problem now we have been experiencing. Come and see. You see, like this one. Can you see how it has been eaten? It has been eaten here. And then you can also see there is something that was eating here. Guys, we are actually scouting the farm, and we noted that we had lost 2 plantains to, is it armyworm or caterpillar? That green caterpillar, or it's armyworm, one of the two. Either way, we realized that we had lost 2 plantains to that, which is so crazy, because that thing gets here and it starts feasting on the new shoots. This new shoot, inaikata kabisa, this whole thing falls apart. So like the plantain just dries up now, because the part that was growing, it was eaten. So we lost 2 plantains to that. So guys, when you start and this does not only apply to the plantain field. This applies to all types of orchards, types of plant. When you plant, guys, make sure you're scouting your farm. Don't be just a farmer who uses the phone to order the workers around, telling them do this, do that. The farm hand will not be able to access your farm like you're doing. So make sure you scout your farm so that you can know what's really happening, because some things you have to be very keen to notice, and you don't want to notice some of these problems when it's too late, honestly, guys. Because come as you see now, we lost 2 plantains. But imagine if we didn't scout the farm, and then the time now we come, like we have lost like 20, 50, 100 of them. That is that is losing such a huge investment. So guys, scout your farm. If you are even able to or at capacity to, go from plant to plant, view it, observe it, learn it, know how it works, connect with your plants, let them know you like you know them, guys. And it's not a joke. Hiya. My view from here is so nice. Anyway, let's go. So yeah, guys, I'm insisting on that because honestly, sometimes I insist on something because I know it's so important. Like the scouting thingy, it's something that I have friends who have suffered greatly from not playing that part, and they have come to learn the hard way. But as we always say this, in this farm, some of these things we go through them so that you don't have to experience the same. Like now, I'm facing this problem so that when you start your plantain field or your banana field, you won't have to face. You will be expecting. Guys, it's so easy when you know already what you're expecting. You're already prepared for what's happening. But I think one thing about the farm is the farm always surprises you. Sometimes you think you know everything, and then it proves that you don't know nothing. You gotta live from your own experience. So, and speaking of that's why still now I insist, make sure you connect with a few farmers. Don't be a loner. Don't be a loner. Acha kuwa gaidi. Connect with your fellow farmers, because sometimes you learn. I'll tell you something and you learn greatly from it. Something that you could not have learned by just staying as a lone ranger. Yeah? But all in all, you gotta do what you gotta do every day. So guys, as you can see here, I don't know if you have seen our previous video, then you'll know we are so excited about having eaten dragon fruits. And let me tell you something. This is the first time I've eaten plantain. Wow. This is the first time I've eaten dragon fruit from my farm. I've eaten dragon fruits from other farms, but this is the first time I've eaten dragon fruit from my farm. And let me tell you guys, it was sweet. Wait. No, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here, guys. Honestly, I'm serious. But it was so sweet. I've eaten dragon fruit severally, but I've never had such a tasty dragon fruit. So that obviously gave me a morale to plant more. The avocado orchard, it's full. There is no space to plant anything. We have made use of we have utilized every available space. So we decided, since we are starting this plantain field, it's relatively new, then maybe we can find a place to fit a few dragon fruits for. And don't be coming for me here trying to ask me, where is the market? Guys, I don't know. This is for personal consumption. But one thing I usually say, guys, when you farm, stop staying in the farm waiting for the market to find you. Now, you know what will happen? Brokers will come, they'll take all the money, and then they'll end up making the profit from your venture. And then now all of us will be saying there is no money in farming, there is no money in farming. But what did you do? You farmed, then you just stayed there at home and waited for the brokers to come and eat all your profits, because those guys literally can buy something very cheap from you and then they sell at a very high expense. So you'll do all the work and then the brokers will eat all your yield. I'm not saying brokers are bad, but what I'm saying is, guys, before you do brokers, try to connect with your consumers so that you can use the consumers directly. Sawa, don't be a lazy farmer. Be innovative. Hi, guys. So this dragon, oh my god, I'm so sorry if you feel like I'm just trying to tell you what I have observed so far. And it's good we share these dots, because this is how we as farmers will chanuana na tupate pesa. Au sio? Aya. So here we have a few cutting. There are not a lot. Also, here we have these ones. Also, I decided to bring pomegranate here, because we have really been enjoying pomegranates at the farm. So we won't even have to first plant them to wait for it to root. We are just gonna plant it where we need it, feed it some water and so a few minerals here and there, and see if it will survive. But here are the cuttings. Also guys, let me give you a hack. If you want the dragon fruit cuttings, do you know, if you, okay, let me phrase my thoughts. You should make sure that the cuttings that you use, they are already from a plant that's flowering and giving fruit. Do you understand? Because I have come to know, like, our dragon fruits there in the farm, they took so much before they started flowering, like 2 years. That's because they were cut from a dragon plant that is not like mature, fully mature. So, but if you get your cuttings from a dragon plant that is already fruiting, then they are likely to grow much faster and start fruiting, in fact, within a year. We will test this theory. Sawa. So let's plant and see if we'll be eating these dragon fruits by January next year. Yes, 2026 January, here we come. Na nikiwai sahau mnikumbushe. So here are the poles. You have already installed the poles. I think you can see the poles going all the way. So we have the drip pipe here, the drip liner, and we have the buttons and whatnot. So after this video, maybe even we will show them a clip of us doing the work. Yeah, you down for that? Yes. So we should be planting these dragon fruits after this video and installing this drip and the button drips, so that now we can start preparing to munch them dragon fruit, and they are sweet. And on that note, kama unataka dragon cuttings, should I commit to this kweli? Since my dragon fruits right now, in fact, even the previous video, it did not do them justice. Right now they have flowered, like all of them. We should be expecting a lot of harvest from those ones. So if you need some cuttings, then unaweza nipiga Kiswahili, then I see if I can get 1 or 2 piece cuttings for you. Sawa. You got this, guys. Even if you have a tiny place, even just a tiny piece of land, you just raise one pole like this and you plant your dragon fruit and you'll enjoy. And I actually think our poles are too high. What do you think? But they'll work. One thing I have learned about dragon fruit is they need a lot of, as in like daylight. And how do you describe that? They need like a full 12 hours of daylight. Did you know that? Kivuli si shida as long as it's daytime for 12 hours a day. Yeah, that's what matters. And then we'll just nini the trees. Yes? We'll prune them. Yes. Let's go. Me guys, I don't think we'll get to the end of the field, but you can see what we are getting. Sindio? You can look at like this one, guys. We have so many suckers here. These are actually too much for suckers because, guys, I'm trying to maintain 1 sucker per plantain. So like these ones, they are extra. I should be getting rid of it. We can see even like this one. Yeah, and this one, it had a lot of deficiency, buona. But anyway, you know, these are some of the things that you learn on the job. There is no way of doing it. Maybe I'll just close up the video. I can close up from this one because it looks so nice. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. It feels good when you stand next to something that looks so nice. So guys, I think maybe ama mtuchangie tununue drone Inaitangwa drone. Tuchangia tununue drone tuonyeshange the farm from up there. Kidding, guys. No, I'm not kidding. Anyway, guys, we have come to the end of the video today. If you stuck around until this point, obviously you love us and we love you back. So, guys, how about you subscribe? It's absolutely free. Subscribe. You know, maybe you have been watching our channel and you have never subscribed all this time, guys, and it's free. Please subscribe. Yes, let's start this year by subscribing and adding more followers, telling your friends and friends and friends and friends and friends to come and watch the videos. Anyway, I have a lot of energy, guys. It's a new year thingy. So, acha kuniangalia vibaya wewe. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want to know, and tell us what you think of this journey. So far, how are you liking it? How are you liking this journey? So, without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Yes? And until next time, bye! Ayata ujacha ni blow people a kiss. Babe, nimeambia Humphrey hajaacha nikiss watu akasema ati nikakiss mzee wangu. We